Alright, summary. In this chapter, we've discussed some of the typical cable to wires marking system, electrical diagram, some of the basic safety precautions, a brief summary of the subject is follows. Cable wire markings. Cable wires are marked, identified, provided by the technician, mean with the retracing them with the troubleshooting, repairing electrical and electronic equipment. The system cable to wire markings has been discussed in the chapter. A typical system number of the system. Used throughout the name of the two numbers to describe the cable to wire identification for a specific piece of the equipment can solve with the technical manual for the equipment they want. The wire identification system, you will surely come in contact with the color coding of the wires, electrical power tool with an appliance. Remember, the purpose of the green conductor is the power tool of the appliance is to prevent electrical shock to operate with a case of electrical short through the frame of the appliance of the tool. Alright, show the service number, the markings for the tag, the cable markings, the service typical marking, CKT letters, circuit tag cable is shown, cable number. Electrical diagrams, example of electrical diagrams will also read and interpret as there as follows. Terminal board 2A is spaghetti sleeving, terminal board 2401, and S7B terminal. Pictorial diagram. Show the picture shown with the various components of the system that be wired between the components of the diagram is identified with the components of the system. Sparking plug, distributor, ignition coil, ignition resistor starting on, battery switch, solenoid in reverse. Isometric diagram. Show the outline and shape of airline piece of the equipment. Diagram shows the components cable that runs between the components of the diagram used to locate the components. Shows the alternate battery, ground voltage regulator, alternator starter, instrument panel, side light panel, headlights panel, side panel, tail lights, and tag lights. Block diagram shows the components of the block form. Block diagrams use the conjunction of the text material, the present with the general description system of the function. Battery, the start of the alternator voltage goes back to the battery. Start goes to the ignition. The ignition switch goes to the start. The ignition coil goes to the distributor. Spark plugs 1 through 6. Single line diagram for essential same purpose. The block diagram show the basic function. Battery start, air alternator, voltage regulator, ignition switch, coil igniter, distributor, and spark plugs. Or schematic diagram show the graphic tool symbol for the electrical connection function with a specific circuit, the arrangement, the trace of the circuit without regard to physical tape and shive, the location of the components and the device support. Schematic diagram shows the overall operation system. Use the durable to truly identify possible circuit malfunction locations. Wire diagram is a detailed diagram each of the circuit in showing all the wire connectors, terminal boards, electronic components of the circuit. Identify the wire by the wire numbers and color coding the diagram must be the conjunction from the schematic diagram troubleshooting the system in order to test the point voltage resistance check. Terminal diagram if used the connection from the terminal boards, relay switches, and other components of the circuit, and show the typical terminal board diagram, typical terminal diagram 5 red or white, yellow, green, black. In safety, all individuals are responsible for understanding the complying with the safety standards, regulations, established to prevent injury for themselves or other and damage to the property. Equipment, having safety work habits, adhering to safety precautions. You and your shipmates follow the safety precautions letter. Do not take chances or careless because it costs your life. And that's the rest of That's the rest of the book for your Neeets. Your Neeets Navy Electricity Electronic Training Series Module 4 Introduction to Electrical Conductors Wire Techniques and Schematic Reading.